Primarily, the number one question people ask me is, how the hell do you quickscope? Now, I'm just gonna go into a little backstory. If I didn't ever really tell you guys, I hated quickscoping. Yes, believe it or not, hard to believe, I hated quickscoping. I just hated the concept of people running around just spraying off their fucking guns and getting a lucky shot off of me. I mean, that's what I was led to believe. I mean, I pretty much didn't think nothing of it. I didn't know the concept behind quickscoping. I didn't know technically how to do it. Didn't understand it. Didn't want to understand it. Thought it was really gay and, all that other hateful shit. But ignorance is bliss, and people will always tend to hate something they don't understand. Ooh, I could go into a real deep subject there, but I'm not. But let's go ahead and get back to the commentary. Basically, what I'm trying to get at is, don't say you don't hate something just because you don't know how to do it. I mean, that's pretty much ignorant in itself right there. Now, anybody could learn how to quickscope. Quickscope is actually, honestly, if you really want to know how it starts by you picking up a sniper and you just scoping in. Eventually or gradually, you won't need to hold your crosshairs longer than about 4 or 5 seconds, because you'll get so accustomed to aiming and seeing where your target is, you'll eventually just start speeding up faster and faster and faster and faster, to the point where you're so fast it only takes you a split second to analyze, to see the enemy, anticipate where he's going to go, and hit him. That's pretty much it. That's the easiest way I believe I could explain quickscoping in the simplest terms to the simplest people that may be is able to grasp the concept of it. Now, going a little bit deeper into the whole quickscoping world, it has become kind of corrupted now. I mean, quickscoping back when I started really wasn't about all this trick shot and bullshit. It was just a faster way to actually get used to using snipers rather than just hard scoping people. And because really sniping was the downfall of all of the weapons. I mean, primarily a sniper is defined by someone who sits and camps and waits and picks off the stray enemies, which is essential for like Battlefield 3. But when you're talking more on the lines of Modern Warfare 3 or the Call of Duty franchise period, this is more of a fast-paced game, as you can see here. This is not like where you could sit on a hill and camp necessarily, and that's where people get it misinterpreted. They tend to say, well, how come you're not sitting somewhere camping, trying to pick up your kills? And then I asked them the same question. Why the hell are you running around like a fucking jackass with your dick cut off, spraying with fucking akimbo FMGs? Answer that question. You know what I mean? Real army don't do that. Or, the real army sits back, gets their target, and takes them out. They don't run out and fucking just spray their fucking bullets. So, you could miss me with that fake shit, because we've already established this game is unrealistic. And now that we established this game is unrealistic, and that we're only doing this for fun, why can't you grab the concept of quickscoping? See, I just own like half of you guys right now, but off that point, guys, just basically picking up quickscoping, it's a learning process. You're not going to pick it up overnight, especially if you don't even know how to use a sniper. That's a given. Now, if you're at least a decent player with a normal gun, and if you know how to play with a normal gun to the point where it's like you're at least, you could easily say that you're better than about 10,000. That's a good number. About 10,000 solid people, And I'm not talking about your kill death ratio. I'm not talking about how many wins you got, because that's not relevant, basically. Because if that's the fucking case, I could put on kill streaks, camp my ass off, and get a fucking 3.6 point KDR ratio and quit out of every fucking game that I know that I'm gonna lose in. That's why I don't do that. And that's why I frown upon people who actually have their KD so high, because it's a waste of time. Now, if you're a legit player who actually, plays in a lot of games with your friends, your KD would typically be high. That's a given. But back to quickscoping. I know it's so hard for me to stay on topic here, but it's really seeing the enemy and reacting. If you don't really have good hand-eye coordination, you could probably rule out quickscoping, because quickscoping really takes focus. It really takes a dedication. It's like a new level of playing this game, because really what you're doing is you're making the gameplay difficult for yourself, because running around with the normal guns just isn't cutting it anymore. And that's what I'm doing now. See, I could run around a fucking SMG and I could win 90% of the free-for-all matches that I've already have been winning already. You get my drift on that. So this is why I primarily quickscope, because it is a challenge, especially if you're trying to do it in a live game with, domination or TDM with, people shooting at you with bullets. I can make that argument all day, and I will always win that argument. I'm pretty sure I can win that debate with any people who still are debating me about the quickscoping aspect. But if you guys just want to start basic loadout for quickscoping would be sleight of hand, just so you can reload faster. On this one, it would be quick draw, and I would go with steady aim more than stalker. Well, stalker would be nice. Dead silence would be nice. We'll start with dead silence when you're starting out, because you're not going to be that good at given. But that wraps up this pretty short commentary, guys. I'll see you guys next time. Uuberguy out.